Hello, my name is Gavin Neat and I am here in Turkey representing my company Neatbox, and the product that we have on show today is called Welcome App. The Welcome App was something that I had started working on a long time ago when I worked for Guide Dogs for the Blind. So as a guide dog mobility instructor, I used to train blind people how to get around. And one of the things I noticed was that when a person with any disability, not just visual impairment, goes into a shop, it's incredibly difficult for the person going into the shop to communicate sometimes with the person in the shop. And also it's very difficult for the person inside the shop to understand what the person needs and indeed what their responsibilities are in providing a service. So back in 2008, I came up with an idea utilizing smartphones and technology. And what we then did was geofenced buildings. And as a person walks towards the building with their smartphone, when they hit the geofence, a message goes directly to the customer service team. And it tells the customer service team member the name of the person, it gives a photograph of the person, it gives them an overview of the person's disability, but it also gives top tips on how to interact with the person who's disabled. So instead of training a staff member and expecting the staff member to know what to do with every single person with any disability, now we can train staff 5 minutes before somebody walks through the door. Nobody's ever done this before. We launched in Edinburgh and now it's across the whole of the United Kingdom and in Ireland in 1 year. But we have already signed up Royal Bank of Scotland, Scottish Government, Scottish Councils, Doubletree Hilton, House of Fraser Shopping Centre, little coffee shops, shortbread shops, tourist sites, big charities all around the UK, and it's spreading. And the reason it's spreading is because within the application, the person who uses the app, the disabled person, can request where they want to see it next. So we are always getting people requesting, I want my local shop to have it, I want my local bank, I want my local council building to have it. So it's spreading a lot. So the person downloads the application for free. They then want to decide where they are going, so they put plan visit. This then comes up with a whole list of different places where they can actually visit. If we go down to my office in Scotland, which is the Neatbox office here, if I click on this, it gives me all the information I need about the place that I'm visiting, the accessibility features and the social requirements that the people inside the building have. So they might have sign language training, they might be able to interact with me in a different way. I then say I want to go. When will I be going? This is a window of opportunity. What do I need when I get there? So let me just put in a message. I am visiting Alan. We are going out for a coffee, but before I leave, I would like to use the accessible toilet. This message is then stored. I then say done and going. This message has now been sent to the venue. So if we now look down at the venue, which is down here, in a couple of seconds' time, we will see that a visit has come through at the top here. And this is the venue clicking on here. And they can see the name of the person who is coming. They can see they have a visual impairment and they have a guide dog. I am visiting Alan. I am going out for a coffee but would like to use the accessible toilet first, please. There is then an overview of the disability. There are top tips on how you should interact. And there is a link directly to the charity that gave us all of the information. So this is a link to Guide Dogs for the Blind in the UK. And we cover every single different disability, not only visible disabilities but hidden. There are 75% of all disabled people have hidden disabilities, and the only way at this time that they can do anything is by actually saying when they go in to buy a coffee, hello, I have autism, hello, I have dyslexia, and this is not the right thing to have to do. So that is the system. It's very, very easy to use. And then once the person has visited within 24 hours, they get a message to say how good was their visit. And then they can click on the visit and they can leave a message as to how well they have got on at that center. The technology stays in your pocket, so it's perfect for this.